Yeah, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? Devin the Dream Haney. I have him winning at minimum 8 rounds. I think this is possibly a 9-round victory for Devin Haney. I think it's 117 to 111 or 116 to 112. 8-4 at the minimum. Devin Haney put on a phenomenal performance. Great show of skills. The jab was on point. The overhand right, the left hook was solid. He mixed in the right uppercut. JOJO Diaz was very competitive in this fight. Again, this is JOJO Diaz, very experienced, been in there with the best guys, 29 years old, in his prime. This is Devin Haney's biggest step-up fight thus far. This was an incredible display of skills from both guys. Very competitive, but Devin Haney is just too skilled. Devin Haney just too skilled. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney just too skilled. Too much skill, too much ring IQ, too much distance. The jab was on point. He was sharper. He was more accurate. He was more precise. He had some good pop on his punches. JOJO Diaz landed some good stuff in this fight. Respect. I love to see that, man. Respect from those guys. I love to see that. You know, JOJO Diaz did land some good stuff, and Devin Haney weathered the storm. I love the fact that when Devin Haney got hit with big shots, he returned the fire. You know what I'm saying? When Devin Haney got hit with shots, he turned it up a notch, and he knocked JOJO Diaz off his balance a few times in this fight as well. He landed some good left hooks. He landed a good right uppercut. That kind of buzzed JOJO Diaz, knocked him off his balance. Man, this was a very, very competitive fight. Extremely competitive. You know what I'm saying? Extremely competitive. Now, we'll see what George Kambosos chooses to do. I want to see undisputed. The WBC champion Devin Haney versus the unified champion George Kambosos. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I know Kambosos is going to be looking tomorrow to see what Tank do. And depending on the financial benefits that would you know, that he could gain in that fight or making that fight with Tank, we'll see what happens. Let's see what the Dream talking about. Man, and keep in mind, this dude, Devin Haney, is only 23 years old. 23. 23 years old, and he continuing to get better and better and better. And facing these type of guys, this only gonna help him sharpen up his game. You can't outbox Devin Haney. You gotta knock him out. I mean, the only way you can outbox Devin Haney, you got to be like a Shakur Stevenson or something. If you ain't of that skill set, you can't outbox Devin Haney. Your only option or chance is to knock him out. You can't win on the cards. The brother is just too skilled. His ring IQ is too high. His punch placement is too good. He's too accurate. He's too sharp. Defense could be better, but again, that goes to... a lot of that is him. Number one, he's fighting a southpaw. He's using a shoulder roll, which is probably wasn't the best decision. And then you see he start towards the second half of the fight, he started to use the high guard more than the shoulder roll. It's hard to use a shoulder roll against a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? But he likes to throw punches. He's not just a 100% defensive guy. He likes to throw punches. He's very slick, very good defense, very sharp. But he like to throw punches, so there you will have opportunities to land stuff on him. But if you can't knock him out, you're not gonna win. He's just too good. He's too good of a boxer. He's too skilled of a boxer. And, you know, JOJO Diaz's activity was down in this fight because of the jab. He was being controlled. It was the jab and it was the distance. He knew that if he would have overexerted himself or overextended himself, he was gonna get caught with some shit because Devin Haney is a master counterpuncher. Devin Haney said he won George Kambosos next for undisputed.
It's very important. 135 is tough for me to make. I only want to make it for the big fights, and that is the biggest fight right now for me in the 135-pound division. That's what I want to do next.
I want to see Devin Haney fight Kambosos. If he win that fight, awesome, undisputed, move up to 140. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Awesome. Great performance from Devin Haney. And shout out to JOJO Diaz. He was competitive.
What up, Vegas? Thank you all for coming out and supporting. I really appreciate it, guys.
JOJO Diaz was competitive, man. He did what we needed him to do for Devin Haney to grow, for us to see what we needed to see. You know, but like I said, man, I had Devin Haney winning by wide UD. I scored the fight 9 rounds to 3 at minimum 8-4. You know, I thought there was a possibility of a late round stoppage in there, but JOJO Diaz was in shape. He was strong. You know what I'm saying? He didn't throw a whole lot of shots early in the fight because he was being kept at bay. So he was able to conserve some energy and be able to last late in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What did y'all think about this fight? You know what I'm saying? How did y'all score it? And I don't even think I gotta ask what y'all want to see next from Devin Haney. I know y'all want to see undisputed too. You feel me? Well, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.